In this video, let's talk about Goodyear welts on shoes and the kind of different welts you'll often find on shoes from Aldens and Ralph Lauren, Crockett & Jones, and pretty much any shoe that has a Goodyear welt. A lot of people may not know the different types of welts, but there are actually basically like three kinds of Goodyear welts. So the first one is just a regular or flat welt, and you can see that here in my J. Crew shell cordovan cap toe boots here. The regular flat welt does not have a piece of leather above the welt. It's just the welt stitching only. So you can see that here. Then you've got the regular storm welt. These are my Ralph Lauren Marlows made by Crockett & Jones. You can kind of see that there's a piece of leather right here. You have the stitching of the Goodyear welt, and then you've got a piece of leather. They call that a storm welt. So when you see that, that's called a storm welt. It's supposed to be a little bit better for waterproofing in that there's sort of an extra layer of leather right there that prevents water from sort of seeping into the boot. But it also makes it not quite as a sleek shoe or boot. The third type of welt that you'll often find is called a pre-stitched reverse welt, or sometimes they call it a reverse split storm welt. And that actually has two stitches inside the welt area. So first you've got the actual stitching of the welt, which you can kind of see going around the shoe here. You know, the same as you have like there. But on the storm welt part, the leather part that goes up is another stitch. So it's actually two stitches in there if you take a look. So this welt is often called the reverse storm welt or the pre-sewn reverse split welt. And it just provides a different look to the shoe. So again, to recap, here we have the reverse split storm welt, which can be identified by the actual storm guard here, as well as two seams when looking in the welt. Then we've got a regular storm welt with the storm guard without two seams, just the leather part here. And then we've just got a regular welt here without storm guard, which simply is, the welt that goes around the shoe without any other piece of leather. So in my opinion, they're all great, and I don't really necessarily have a preference. Some people like just the regular welt because it's a little bit sleeker, and you just don't have a lot of extra material. However, the storm guard is sort of nice and does give it kind of a bit of a more sort of beefier, sturdy look. Thanks for watching this video, and see you in my next video.